My boyfriend pointed out to me the fact that I dress like I'm homeless, and now he wants me to get new clothes. Now, my boyfriend is 23. He, at the moment, is finishing his last year of his master's. We go to the same university. My parents have always been very abusive, and we grew up poor, like dirt poor. My boyfriend has always made comments that without clothes, I am the sexiest thing alive, but when it comes to actually wearing clothes, because sometimes I wear clothes that have holes in them, they might be too small, too big, that he just gets embarrassed and that I pretty much look ridiculous. Not to mention, I have clothes that are normally red because that's all I can afford from the local Goodwill, and all he says is that I basically look like a period stain. When we go out on dates, he always tells me that I am such a beautiful person and he doesn't understand why I'm constantly showing up to dates with ugly clothes. And not to mention, we went to the swimming pool with his friends and family, and his family made a comment saying, "Oh, I did not know that your girlfriend was actually very beautiful, all because I was wearing a bathing suit and not my regular clothes." So I mentioned the abuse thing in the beginning because he also makes comments saying how he does not know how my parents were so negligent to let me walk out of the door dressing the way that I do. Because his family is upper middle class, they decided to give him $50,000 because he had graduated from school. And so he decided that he wanted me, his girlfriend, to look more presentable. So he decided to give me a $5,000 gift card to Macy's so that I could go shopping for new clothes. Now, for our anniversary, I decided to give him a watch and a card. He decided to give me that Macy's card with $5,000, and I told him I could not accept that. He was telling me that it's basically the same thing. I mean, for me, that's a little too much. $5,000 compared to what I gave him, a watch that is not that expensive, and a card. But he basically just came out and said it. He said, honestly, I dress like I'm homeless, and he wants to teach me how to actually dress myself. Of course, after what he said, I was very insulted. I asked him if he found me unattractive, and he said no, not at all. But with the comments that he made, it's almost impossible not to think that my own boyfriend did not find me unattractive. At this point, I just feel like he wants a trophy girl. He did say that I was very inconsiderate because he brought it upon himself to spend $5,000 for me, also that I could learn how to dress and not look so homeless like I usually do. Now, after talking to all of my friends, they all agree with me and tell me that he was definitely acting like a jerk. The fact that my own boyfriend does not like the way that I dress and he wants basically a trophy girl, like, that's just not me. I'm comfortable with what I wear. This is how I've always dressed. This is how he met me. So I am not understanding where he's coming from at the moment.